Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Texas.
Yeehaw.
I've been listening to it a lot, so I got a lot of it in me. Guys, this is Little Miss Recap. I'm Amy. I'm here with Becca. Good morning, Becca.
Good morning. I have a very important announcement.
Oh, I love when you surprise me with announcements on
Yes.
air. Okay.
This is an announcement about Steve McBee Jr. and me.
Okay.
So has everyone seen the news about raccoons? Have you seen this?
No.
So raccoons are evolving to be cuter and they want to be in our lives. They want to be domesticated.
Wait, hold on. Stop. I need to stop right there.
Okay.
How do we know that is the motive of the raccoon?
Science?
Or are we just accepting them more now because they're getting a little cuter?
They're saying their ears are getting floppier, their noses are getting shorter, and their teeth are not as sharp anymore. And it's almost like what happened with dogs when dogs started to become domesticated.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And how this relates to Stephen McBee and me,
I'm curious,
is I've always wanted a pet raccoon. He has had a pet raccoon.
Okay.
Match made in heaven.
Oh, okay. I thought maybe you talked to him about the pet raccoon.
Don't tempt me with a restraining order.
Okay, guys. By the way, update on Steve McBee. Still no repost of my story. What do I have to do, Becca?
I mean,
I know that I am a little furry meatball over here and he's not interested. I'm not looking for that. I just want him to acknowledge that we have been covering McBee since season 1. We've been putting the work in.
Mm-hmm.
Little Miss Recap loves the show. Let's go. Give me a repost.
I think you do need to be blonde, have more cleavage.
I need to lose 100 pounds and be blonde.
Yeah. And maybe you should start wearing a wig and a cowgirl hat.
I can't find a cowgirl hat to fit my head. You know I have the big head thing going on.
I know.
I would need a man's cowboy hat, and then I would not be appealing to him. It has to be dainty, pink, maybe like a Barbie hat.
I have also noticed he likes girls who wear fringe jackets, so maybe get a fringe leather coat.
That I might be able to pull off.
Yeah.
I might be able to. I was going to say I have broad shoulders. No, I don't. I think I could pull it off.
Yeah. So that's me and Steve's update.
So maybe you should try to talk about this with him on Instagram.
Maybe I'll just start sending him. But does he believe in science?
Probably not.
Yeah.
You need to find the story, find an image that you could share on Instagram with it and be like, oh, I would love to have a pet raccoon, and tag him in it.
Yes.
See if he gives you a little beep beep.
I'll work on that after this podcast.
Okay. You know, my mother-in-law had 2 pet raccoons growing up.
I know.
Ringtail, and we can never remember the other one. Yeah, we can't remember. But she said they were allowed in the house, and they would feed them, and they had an outhouse. So she said they would go with her to the outhouse at night if she had to go. Yeah. Ringtail.
Raccoons.
Yeah. In the middle of the city, this was happening. So
they're specifically saying that city raccoons are the ones who are starting the domestication first.
Okay. Wow. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. As long as we're not domesticating owls or birds yet, I'm good.
No.
We don't need those fucking owls around here.
We don't want a death sentence.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. So let's talk about Landman. This was a good episode.
This was. Yes.
And, I said to you, I'm like, this fucking Taylor Sheridan, the man who writes, oh, she's on her period, can give us that scene at the end with Cooper and Tommy. And I was like, riveted.
Yes.
You know what it is? He just can't write women. I mean, I know I'm not telling anybody anything they don't know already, but this episode really highlights the difference when he's writing men and complicated male relationships, especially father-son, which we saw a lot of in Yellowstone with John Dutton Saved the Ranch and his kids. But then when he would write Beth, it was like,
yeah. And I also think the character, the lawyer, Rebecca, I think that was supposed to be a man, but only women auditioned for it. So he's like, damn it, I got to make have a
Yeah.
woman do
And
this.
he's like, I'm going to make her tough, and tough
Mhm.
women are aggressive because
Yeah.
that's what makes men tough, when they're aggressive.
Mhm.
It's ridiculous. She's
It
Beth.
is.
Now she's Landman's Beth.
She is. She
Yeah.
is 100%.
Yeah. All right. So did you take note of, speaking of raccoons, the opening theme?
The opening theme, the song?
The song. It's Tyler Childers, and it's Bitin' List.
Yes. If I had rabies, I'd bite you first. My theme song.
Bitin' List. Mm-hmm. So I want to talk about Tyler Childers for a second, because I love him.
Yes.
And I want to tell everybody listening to check him out, because he wrote a love song a couple of years ago. It's called In Your Love. It's beautiful. And this motherfucker, for the video, used a gay love story between two coal miners.
What?
Yes, and it was, people were losing their minds. It was beautiful. I was like, stand up and applaud. Like, I remember when it came out, Timmy was like, you got to see this. This is great.
I know the song, but I've never seen the video. I'm going to watch it afterwards.
Yeah, it's really, really, it's a good video.
It's amazing.
And I love it when people from a traditionally conservative music scene, like country music, are put something progressive out there, and
kind of
something
shock
like
the world.
Yeah, and something like love is love.
Yeah.
And I was here for that message. And so everybody check out that video. It's called In Your Love. Okay.
I'm going to listen after.
So this plays us into Cooper's new well, which has again hit. I mean, this kid is just, everything is coming up oil.
I know. It's amazing. It's a little too good to be true.
Little bit.
Yeah.
So it bursts. It's sending oil everywhere. We have one thing I noticed about Taylor Sheridan, and he's somebody who uses pacing for a narrative.
Yes.
Like, there's a lot of like moments where you're like, okay, this is a full-on music video or something. Or
yes,
there's a lot of silence. He does it purposefully, and I'm into it. I
like it. And I like how we'll go from like this kind of hectic oil rig scene to just this beautiful, slow, soft landscape of Texas.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, this is kind of a love letter to Texas. Like,
it kind of makes you want to visit.
It does.
Everybody who currently knows or lives in Midland, Texas is like, no, you like, don't want to visit here.
Get out of here.
There are many beautiful parts of Texas. Let's go there.
Yes.
So he gets home, and Ariana, his girlfriend, is very upset. She's been trying to get a hold of him, and his phone was dead. And she says, the last time someone didn't answer, he was dead. You remember my dead husband, right? You were there when he was killed. So let's talk about that accident for a minute, because in my mind, I feel like somehow they kind of tried to frame it as Cooper's fault, but it wasn't.
No, but everybody was very angry at Cooper because it was his first day on the job. And did he go back to get a tool or a wrench?
So the guy who was, I think it was her husband, was trying to like close the valve, and he didn't have the right wrench.
Yeah.
So he sent Cooper to the truck, and that's how Cooper survived. He was out at the truck getting it. But like, I still feel like it was a gray area for people who didn't see it.
Yes. And I think because these guys were like the crew to be on, they were beloved. They all had families, that everyone looked at Cooper like, you murdered them.
Yeah. Like something isn't adding up here. You go on this rig, it's your first day. You're the only one who comes home.
And there were also a lot of issues because of who Cooper's dad is.
He's a Nepo baby.
Yes. He's an old Nepo baby.
Yes. So he is covered in oil. She helps him wash it off with Dawn dish soap, of course.
Yes.
Because if we learned nothing from Exxon Valdez in the 80s, 90s, you need Dawn dish soap to get the oil off. Nothing else does it.
Nope.
So as they're washing him off, she tells him she doesn't want to see him anymore.
Oh, I know.
And she says, I thought you were dead. And the way I interpret it, because it was interesting. Timmy and I interpreted this in two very different ways.
So did Steve and I. So
okay. Yeah. So Timmy goes, all because he didn't return her call? She's breaking up with him?
That's what Steve said.
And how did you see it?
he broke her heart. She thought he was gone.
Yes.
She was back in that moment again.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God, how funny is this?
That is so funny. Like Steve and I kind of gotten a little, we had to pause it and be like,
yes. Because I said to Timmy, I'm like, no, that's not what she's saying. She's saying she's protecting herself. She realized that she could be in that moment again. And just getting a taste of that, she's like, no, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God,
it
that's
brought
hilarious.
it brought her back to that night. And yeah.
So then she also says that she likes her house. She likes her life. And she's like, you keep talking about this dream, but like my dream is not being rich. That's your dream. And Becca, I felt seen. Because you know how I feel about money.
Yes. Because she has all she needs.
She has everything she needs. And she's like, I just don't want for more. And it was, I totally understood where she was coming from.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not that extreme. I mean, I'm going to want a nice house.
Yeah.
But like, you know what I mean?
Send me your money. Don't worry.
Yeah. Give me a little bit of it. I just don't need billions and millions.
Yes. And I also looked at it. There was a little bit of a difference of perspective, like almost a racial kind of thing where like you're white, I'm Mexican, and I want to stay in my community and you want me to move into your white community.
And I'm not doing it.
Yeah.
I like it here. I like my family. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And maybe she felt too like it was a little white savory. Saving.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Savior-y.
Let's be honest, like there's been no time lapse between season 1 and season 2.
No.
So like she still has a little itty bitty baby.
Yes.
And did she fall in love with Cooper because of trauma?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she does say, I like my house. My husband died for it. I would kind of feel the same way.
Yeah.
She loved her husband. This is not a case where like she was in a bad relationship and, you know, phew, kind of, yay, I'm moving on. She loved her husband.
They had just had a baby.
Yes.
Like, yeah. And Cooper kind of slid right into that life with her.
He did.
Yeah.
So the next morning she asks him to move out. And then we get this small scene. I don't know why we got this scene with a bunch of bros just making some breakfast burritos with venison. Okay. So there was a little Make America Healthy Again in here because it was like McDonald's bad, chemicals bad. You need to eat clean. Like I feel like he went to the manosphere for this scene.
He did, you know, here's the thing about Taylor Sheridan. He's going to flip-flop between the real world and the manosphere. And that's where we are here to hold him accountable.
Let's put it this way. We have maybe, you know, 3 of his limbs in our world, and the manosphere's got him by the ankle, and we're fighting that. We're fighting that pull. Yes. So they go to work, and in the lot, Tommy pulls up Billy Bob Thornton looking fine in this episode. Whew. And he asks them to check out a neighboring lease, which is up for 60 cents on the dollar. And Tommy says, I'm heading up north for a funeral. And we again are reminded that Tommy absolutely hated his mother.
Yeah. That's and we kind of learn a little bit more, but at this point, we don't know why he hates her. And it's kind of like, why hate your mom?
Yeah, we don't know. Now, Becca, we have what I'm calling the propaganda scene of the episode. There's always one.
Yes.
This is Tommy driving and listening to the radio, and there's chatter about this new administration pushing initiatives to increase oil production domestically, and it's got prices down. And Tommy's coming back saying words and about how this works, and I don't understand any of it. So I'm like,
Yeah. And that's where I appreciate Tommy's character, because when he's alone, especially in the car, you see this quite a few times, he is the voice of the audience. He is talking about how maybe this oil business isn't as good as we all think it is.
How dare you, Becca? How dare you? Do not say green energy. Don't say it.
Oh, yeah.
Do not say wind. So, you know, he's kind of getting annoyed, whatever. And then Angela calls.
I love her. She calls the picture that pops up.
I know. And the ringtone. Does Steve have a different ringtone for you than anyone else?
Yes, he does.
Timmy has one for me. I forget what it is. I think it's David Bowie, but I forget what it is.
It's our wedding song. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, she's checking in on him and then quickly detours into how good her blowjobs are and showing him her tits.
Yeah.
Okay. Taylor Sheridan, come closer. Women can be sexual beings. I'm not saying they're not. But Angela is either angry or horned up all the time. And those are the two speeds at which she lives. She cannot be, I don't know, somewhere in the middle, even keeled.
No. And usually the anger makes her horny.
Yes.
So she's just always kind of horny. Yeah.
Is there a part of me that completely understands you're married to Billy Bob Thornton and you're living in a cowboy movie? Of course you're horny all the time. But I don't know if it's all the time. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, I call
and
Steve
you look
at
like
work.
that.
I call Steve at work a lot.
Yeah.
He's in the car by himself and I'm not like talking about blowjobs.
Do you remember my blowjobs from 6 years ago? Yeah, we're not. No, no, just not really happening. So then Cooper calls and says, I need to see you for business and girl advice. And we see Tommy make a good parenting decision and he turns around and goes to meet his son. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. Amanda.
Amy.
For our sponsor, Lumi Gummies today, I have an idea. I think we should do a rapid fire bonus round. Which 90-day celebrity stars need a Lumi Gummy or have taken a Lumi Gummy maybe?
Okay. Madeline.
Oh, I have her on my list too. Manon. Manon could really use indica.
Yeah, to calm her the fuck down.
Calm down a little bit.
I think Jenny could use a sativa to maybe up the energy a little bit because there's none there.
Funny you mentioned Jenny. I have Sumit's aunt can use one to
definitely
chill out a little bit.
She definitely could use one. This is a wild card. Florian could use one. I don't know what variety.
Yeah,
but
maybe
I feel
he
like
needs a hybrid.
I feel like Florian on a gummy would be good.
Yeah. I also have Dylan's mom from Dylan and Patia.
Yeah.
And I have Luke's dad of Luke and Madeline.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah.
And we can use Lumi Gummies as well.
Yes.
Yes.
All the time.
Consistent, mellow, and super delicious, Lumi Gummies are specifically designed to make you feel good, not stoned. Whether you're looking for an end-of-the-day de-stressor, a midday mood boost, or help getting the best sleep ever, Lumi Gummies has a strain that's right for you. So, Amanda, our flavor that we like a lot in this home is the sour strawberry cookie hybrid.
Ooh, is it particularly sour?
It's not super sour because I don't like sour things.
Yeah, I don't either.
But I just find that it's the perfect blend of up and down. It's right in the middle.
Nice.
But you feel good. I really like it.
I'm a hybrid girly myself, and I'm going to go with the watermelon sorbet because I do enjoy watermelon, and it's just a nice, cool, chill evening of watching TV.
You know what I need to do? I need to take one before Sister Wives comes out. Before I meet my arch nemesis in the ring.
Yes. I think it would help you a great deal. I think it would help Cody Brown a great deal.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Guys, Lumi Gummies are available nationwide. Go to lumigummies.com. That's LUMI gummies.com. Use code Little Miss Recap for 30% off your order. That is Lumi Gummies, LUMI gummies.com. Code Little Miss Recap. Lumis.com. Code Little Miss Recap. It's 30%. And the link is in the show notes if you guys need it. Okay. I know that Cami, the lead woman here, Demi Moore, I know she's rich, but I didn't realize how rich she was because she has her own fucking Secret Service tailing her as she's jogging.
So I do know somebody incredibly, incredibly rich. Incredibly rich. Like mind-blowing.
Does this person want to sponsor a podcast?
She has very, very old money, and she does have private security.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I knew exactly that car was her security.
Do you remember when this is a throwback, when Bill Clinton got in the White House? He was trying to lose weight and he was jogging and you'd see the video of it. And Secret Service following him. I remember that.
And then he would jog straight to McDonald's.
Pretty much. I don't blame him.
There was no make America healthy under the Clinton administration.
Did I start walking the mall? Yes. Okay. I'm doing it 2 or 3 times a week. I have a route now of 3 miles.
Ooh.
So I'm walking the mall. Do I end with a DQ flurry? Sometimes. I feel like I just walked 3 miles. I need to get the DQ flurry and I need to go. Yeah.
Your sugar levels are low.
Yes. Yes. And do I realize that has undone everything I've done before it? Yeah.
But are you happy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes I end with an Auntie Anne's pretzel. Depends. So this leads to, oh, wait, let me go back to Demi Moore. I didn't get through this scene. So she's running. A man approaches her and her security guard's like, motherfucker. They're like ready to blow this guy's fucking head off. And all he's here to do is give her a summons for court. So I wrote, can we just have a minute to appreciate Demi Moore's arms?
Oh,
I mean, does she look like the Demi Moore we grew up with? No, not at all. But her arms, Becca, what is she doing?
She's still probably doing that G.I. Jane training she did for the movie.
Maybe. Good point. So this leads to a call with Nate, Tommy, Cami, and Rebecca, who we haven't seen yet this season, but remember, she is the lawyer. And it sets up the conflict, I think, for the season.
Yes.
Which is, there was a gas well off the coast of Louisiana that blew out. And they MTEX, Monty's company, received a $420 million payout. But the payout stipulates that the money must be spent on a new well immediately.
Yeah.
So that was not fulfilled. So the insurance company is suing.
Yes. And it doesn't seem like anybody in the inner circle knew about this explosion, knew about this money. Yeah.
No, and Nate explains that because typically the insurance, he says it's weird because typically the insurance pays out as you're building, sort of like a construction loan. But in this instance, they paid all the money up front to Monty, and they don't know where the money is, and they have to comply. They have to drill a gas rig in the ocean quickly.
Yes.
So this is where we are. Fun note though, when I was originally watching this with Timmy, I thought that it was $420,000, and I'm like, $420,000 is nothing. Like maybe he just spent it on, I don't know, a vacation house in Switzerland. Like I was like, what is the big deal?
Yeah, no.
Timmy's like, no, it's $420 million.
It's millions. Yeah.
So Tommy sends Rebecca to go meet with counsel while Nate will stay and find the money. And Nate is angry.
Ooh, he's so mad.
He should go, and he raises his voice at her, and she rips him apart, dresses him right down, Beth Dutton style.
Mm-hmm.
She says, you are on the wrong side of this company's chain of command to raise your voice at me. Do not do it again.
Yep.
He's like, and then we have Ainsley popping in to talk about how cheerleading is a sport. And I'm going to admit to you, I was laughing pretty hard at this scene.
Cheerleading is a sport, though. They're in
good fucking shape.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And there's always this like, even though the character of Rebecca is, I think she's a beautiful woman, she represents smart women. So she
can't be sexy.
Yeah. So she's always in a business suit. You never see cleavage. So she hates seeing Ainsley do cheerleading. She's like their nemesis.
Yes. That's a very good point. Yeah. So you're either angry or sexy. You're either smart and kind of buttoned up, or dumb and super hot.
Yes.
Yeah. Taylor Sheridan, get a fucking grip. Go out of your man cave and meet some women so you know what to do here.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Don't threaten him with a hard time. Like meeting women.
When are we going to see him? You know how he loves to put himself in a good cameo and surround himself with hot babes. When is he going to do that? It's got to be coming up soon.
Yeah. And he'll be on a horse.
Oh, 100%. 100%. So at Cami, she's kind of staring off into space. And I have a question about her. What is with her voice? Is that a choice? Or is Demi Moore losing her voice?
No, I think that's a choice. Because I've heard Demi Moore speak and she doesn't sound like that.
Okay.
So I think it's like in my mind, it's representing this woman who doesn't really have a voice, but she has all the power.
Okay.
So I almost think that she's going to Kind of like when Paris Hilton did the baby voice and now she doesn't.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Okay, good point.
Yeah.
So Cooper and Tommy go to the wells. He brings them out there, and Tommy is stunned to learn that he's drilled 6 wells and they've all hit. And it takes him a minute to like wrap his brain around this. Like, my idiot kid did this. We're going to be fucking billionaires here.
Yeah. And he did it without me?
Yeah. And Cooper's all like, I don't know what to do now. Like, now I'm going to be rich. And Tommy's like, wait a minute. It's $8 million a well to drill here, and you've got 6 of them. Who paid for this?
Yep.
And Timmy thought that maybe that's where that missing money went. But we see that's not. But when you think about it, that would make sense. You're missing money here. There's found money.
Yeah.
Are they connected? No.
Steve did think, he goes, oh, did he go to like Steve thought that too. Yeah.
Those two. I'm telling
they should just watch this together.
Here?
Is that a total that is the total difference between men and women and this show? Yes.
So he says there's a finance company in Odessa that financed the spec wells 50-50 to recoup and 18% after that. And Tommy's like, that is unheard of.
Yep.
Who is doing this? Something is fishy here. Did you have a lawyer go over the contract?
Nope.
No. Oh my God, Tommy, he's going to lose his mind. He's like, I got to go pick out a fucking casket and I should pick one out for you too. And he's like, you spent, I love when Billy Bob yells when he gets angry. He's like, you spent $40 million drilling into the ground and you have no idea what's underneath. And he's just angry.
Yeah. He's stomping his foot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So they get in the truck and Tommy's trying to look over the contract. And he calls Nate and he's like, I need you to investigate this company called Sunrisa. And they're chatting about, so he hangs up and now he's talking with Cooper about his girl problems. Okay. We solved the work problems. What is your girl problem? Now, were you surprised by this scene?
I was, yes. And Steve agreed. He's like, yeah, that's pretty much how you deal with women. Like,
women,
females.
Because Billy Bob Thornton goes, Tommy goes, when women do something irrational, you need to sit them down. And I'm like wincing at this point, what is going to come out of his mouth? You need to sit them down and give them a good goddamn listening to. Yep. Her life has been shattered and she needs to put her life back together how she sees fit.
Yeah.
And then the best part is Cooper goes, I just think she's scared of the money. And he goes, shit, you ain't got money, son.
I loved it. I was cracking up. I really love these scenes between the two of them where they're just dialoguing back and forth.
And Tommy goes, I suspect you've been fucked out of what you're already owed. So don't go running around like you're a rich person, because you're not. And she's not wrong about the money. He says it ruins more families than it fixes. I
think that's true, especially when you didn't come from money and you get a big windfall. It's not always the best.
Oh, I mean, we've been fed that. I mean, I think that's where a lot of my issues with rich comes from.
Yeah.
Is I feel like that was drilled into our heads, especially as Gen Xers, like that money was not good. But that now, like, there's part of me that's like, were they just drilling that into poor people to keep us poor?
Probably.
Yeah. So you need to ask, and you need to ask her and listen to her, and then make what she wants come true.
Yeah,
it was a good scene.
It was good. And Steve, my husband, not Steve McBee, said, "Yeah, that's sometimes what I have to do to you is give you a good listening to." And I was like,
"Wow."
And I was like, "That's rude."
Not Timmy. He's like, "Did you say something over there?" So now, cut that beautiful scene. We cut to this stupid scene with Angela and Ainsley at the nursing home. And I just wrote, they drink and they dance. The inspectors show up. They get in trouble. A fight ensues. They get detained and Tommy gets them released. Why are they doing this?
What's the point? Like, yeah.
I don't know what the point is. Like, old people be old and all old people do is shit their pants and want a bone. I don't know.
And and these the old people, they call them the old people police in the show. Like, what's the point of them coming? And would they really be mad that people are volunteering with a bar?
I don't know. Can we give Angela 1 ounce of depth?
Yeah.
Like, what she's doing. This was a a plot point last season too.
Mhm.
What she's doing with these older people in this nursing home is actually good.
Yeah.
But like they can't give her that. She's got to like push the limits and run her, it's always like shaking your ass and look at my
Yes.
tits and this and that and then, the old men just want to fuck me and I got to get the like, can we just have it be like, can there be depth there?
Like, can we have one episode, and we're not going to get it, but can we have one episode where we know who she is besides yelling, blowjobs, and dinner? Because that's really all we get.
No, you nailed it. You nailed it. Yeah. So in Fort Worth, Rebecca is sitting down with the opposing lawyers, one of which is Henry from Mad Men, Betty Draper's wife or husband. And she does her Beth as a lawyer speech, as I call it. This is Beth Dutton in a lawyer's body. And here's where I wrote, women are only written in two ways, a complete bitch or a brainless sex pot. That's it. That's all you got. Of course she wins and they try to offer her a job. And the Henry guy says, Monty was a man of many secrets.
Mm-hmm.
So there's going to be something with that money.
Yes. And I don't know if it's good. It's going to be bad.
Another thing too, that I forgot to talk about with the lawsuit. And, Tommy said at one point, we need to get these lawyers off our back and get this suit dropped because if anybody else gets wind of it, the banks will call in their notes.
Yes, people will get nervous.
Pressing time. Yeah. All right. Now Cooper and Tommy arrive at his father's nursing home. Sam Elliott as TL is watching the sunset.
Yeah.
This scene, I'm telling you, Billy Bob Thornton and Sam Elliott. Wow.
I said to Steve, this is the perfect father-son duo. Like, that's who would be Billy Bob's dad.
I thought that they were maybe a little too close in age, but Sam Elliott is 81. I guess I didn't realize he was that age.
Oh, wow.
I thought he was younger. Let me see how old Billy Bob. Oh, Billy Bob's 70.
Billy Bob is 70?
Yeah, God, he looks good. Wow. So they can't be. TL was 11 when he had him. There's only 11 years difference.
Well, it's Texas.
Oh, God. How old is Allie Larder?
She has to be in her 50s.
49.
Okay.
49. So, wow, Billy Bob is 70. I need a minute with that.
I'm shocked. I probably would have thought he was around Demi Moore's age in his 60s.
Yeah. All right.
How old is Angelina Jolie? Was he that much older than her?
Oh, I think so. She got herself a holdie there.
Yeah. And he was still looking good.
Oh, wow. She is 50.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So she went so he was probably 50 and she was maybe 30?
Yeah.
When they were together? Yeah. So, all right. So TL waxes poetic about the sunset.
Yeah.
He says, what makes a West Texas sunset spectacular is lack of water and dust. Shorter wavelengths are filtered away and the reds and oranges are brighter. Dust and lack of water, the two things that make living here unbearable. Place hates us all day long and then gives us this. Can't make any sense of it. Like, it's beautiful dialogue.
Beautifully written. Yeah.
And Tommy says, not sure we're supposed to. And he says, I'm 82 years old and sitting in this chair hurts like a fucking car crash. Wondering is all I got left.
Aww.
I'm like, I'm into this scene.
I'm into it. Yep.
Okay, so we get the idea. He's a terrible father. We get it. So he asks Cooper, are you working an honest day's work or cheating like your old man? How are you cheating?
I think that the Samuel Elliott, what's his name in the show? TL?
I almost call him Samuel L. Cooper or Samuel L. Jackson all the time.
That's what I did almost.
Yes.
I think he looked at Tommy because he kind of was Monty's like BFF and he worked in the office.
Oh, he wasn't on the rig.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
Yeah. He worked with his mouth, not his hands.
Yes, you're right. Little Miss Recap will return in a moment. For ad-free episodes, visit littlemissrecap.com/support. So, Billy Bob says, we picked out a casket. Do you want to see a picture of it? And TL says, I bet you can't wait to get her into the ground. And Tommy says, We avoided telling each other the truth for a long time. Let's not start now.
Yeah.
Good lines. Good lines.
And that's the thing that you hate about Taylor Sheridan is he does write some good lines. He writes good dialogue between people.
He really does. So he holds up his hand for Tommy to stop talking, and he says, "You'll ruin it. Why does everyone want to ruin it? It's a disease for some people, for her." So I think he's talking about depression.
Yeah, and then we get later, Tommy references Coke, so maybe she was
drugs. Yeah,
probably depression. And then at that time, you did what everyone else did: was you covered that depression and anxiety with street drugs.
Good point. So he says, "It killed the part of her I loved and left us with the woman you knew. I remember when she was the brightest light everywhere she went. Ain't never seen a prettier sunset." And Tommy says, "Well, that sun had already set by the time I was born." Again, great.
Oh, beautiful.
Great.
And what a beautiful way to talk about a woman. Like she was the brightest sunshine, the sunset.
Yeah,
and it was like, oh.
Yep. All right. So the car ride home is the best scene in the episode, I think. They ride in silence, and Taylor Sheridan just lets that silence hang there.
Yeah. And it's silent I actually thought my volume got turned down.
Yes.
I was like, yeah.
It's silent. And then Tommy says, "It's probably best I had you every other weekend." He's talking to Cooper, his son. "I wasn't raised to father a son." And he talks about how his father would go out on the rig every day and kill himself and come home to his coked up mother. And then he says, "My father would come into my room and try to beat his failures out on me." And if you're going to raise that woman's boy or one of your own, know this: how you raise your son is how he's going to raise his son.
Yeah.
And that cycle is almost impossible to break. Silence again.
Yep.
And then Cooper says, "You broke it." And he says, "I avoided it."
Oh,
I thought that was perfect.
Beautiful.
It was perfect.
It was beautiful. And I wanted to record it and send it to my ex-husband.
I was kind of like, oh my God, he's right. Like, I've never heard it phrased that way. And I was like, yeah.
It's like you repeat the history.
Yes.
And then I also wondered in that car scene where he said, "I only had you every other weekend," or "I only had you on the weekends."
Mm-hmm.
Is he not Allie Laundrie's son? Does he have a different mother? And that's
Allie Larder? Yeah. Angela's son.
Angela, sorry. Is that the issue of why he doesn't really care for Ainsley? Have we heard him call her mom?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think they're both his kids. I just think that he was working all the time.
Yeah.
And she just had them. I got the impression that they're both her kids, right?
Yeah. I always did until that scene when he mentioned, "I only had you on the weekends."
Yeah, because don't forget, they were divorced for a long time.
Yeah.
And they got back together.
Yeah.
Because she bankrupted him.
Yeah, because the oil had a tough couple of years.
Yes. Thanks, Obama.
I was just going to say
what's behind that.
That's really what it was. It was the Obama years.
So then there's this silence again. And then Cooper says, "I love you, Dad. You did your best, and your best is good enough for me." And Billy Bob Thornton starts to well up. Way this man can fucking act.
Beautiful.
He starts to well up, and he's trying not to. And, you could see I turned to Timmy and I said, "What a beautiful thing to hear from your child."
Really, it was.
Really.
Yeah.
I've said this to my mom pretty recently. I think, I forget what the conversation was. I think we were talking about my kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I said to her, "You know what, Mom? The more time I spend in therapy, the more I realize that you being 18 and having us, you really did a good job.
Yeah.
Like, I have to give you credit for being 18 and doing this. You know what I mean? Like, she wasn't perfect, believe me. But when I consider that she was my girl's age, I'm like, holy shit. You did okay." Yeah.
Yeah. My ex-husband, after our youngest son graduated, and he had kind of told me things like this along the years, but he said, "The only reason that these boys are good is because of you."
Did you almost start crying?
I said, I said, "No."
I mean, you knew that. Yes.
I knew that. But I said, "No, it was both of us. Like, we both put our good into them."
Yeah.
And he goes, "No, you put a lot more good." And I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
Because you've said some mean things to me in the past. So thank you.
Yeah. It's really one of the, if you feel that way about a parent,
yeah,
it is one of the greatest gifts that you can give them is to say that. If you mean it and if it's true, you know, and I understand for a lot of people it's not. And when I think about like my dad, for example, you know, when they talk about the cycle,
Yes.
my dad broke a very violent, abusive cycle that he came from. And I think that my mother helped him break that.
And your dad seemed to be very conscious of that because he had made, I think you said, he said, I looked at my own dad and I just did everything opposite.
My grandfather was. I mean, we had 2 funerals for him because, you know, he had 2 separate families. Yeah.
2 that you know of.
Yeah. He was just miserable. He was miserable. And he lived until I was 15. I think I was 15 when he died.
Oh, wow.
And I have almost 0 memories of him.
Wow.
The only thing I remember is we used to sleep. My dad was in a band. So we stayed at one of our grandmothers every weekend because my dad would be playing.
Yeah.
And my mother would go. And when we stayed at my grandma B's, which was my dad's mother, we always slept in our sleeping bags in her front room, and we couldn't sleep in front of the door because grandpa was going to come home drunk and would trip over us at some point in the night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's like really all I remember about him is
I love that that's your one memory.
Yes.
That he was going to come home drunk and trip over you.
Yeah.
And you had 2 funerals.
Yeah, it was wild.
No, you have that other really great memory about Christmas morning.
The ring. Yeah, I do remember that. Oof, what a guy. So now Billy Bob, like I said, he's fighting back tears, and you could see, and great face acting. And
it's
then
wonderful.
Then he goes, was a hot one today, wasn't it? And that wall goes right back up.
Yep. It changed everything.
Ainsley and Angela get home, and I'm like, why wouldn't you just end it on that?
Yeah.
But no, we get this stupid scene where she comes home and Dale and Nate are literally sitting there waiting for dinner. And at first I was like, why are they assuming she would make dinner? But then I remembered this is her thing.
Yeah, she forces them for dinner.
She forces them for dinner. And like you were saying last episode, like she does the themes and stuff like that. So, all right. Meanwhile, Cami has taken her little Uber, whatever, over to Monty's office, and she's digging through. She knows something's not right.
And it doesn't, and you can see on her face, nothing looks good. And she has papers everywhere. She's on the computer.
We get a stupid scene the next day. Cooper's sleeping on the couch. Ainsley's practicing her cheerleading, and they fight with each other.
Yep.
And at one point, Ainsley complains to Tommy, and he's like, just be nice. Your brother's had a rough couple of days. And she goes, what about my days? And he says, sweetheart, you got into TCU and you went day drinking with your mother. I think you're okay.
I read an article in US Weekly, and they were interviewing the actor that plays Cooper. And they were talking about the father scene with him and Billy Bob. And they, he said how they did it is for 2 hours before they shot that scene, they both just talked about their own dads, their own relationships to get them in that feeling and in that moment. And then they just put him in the car, and it was a one scene. One.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. It was good.
It was good.
And I looked over at Timmy because I think, a lot of men have complicated relationships with their fathers, just like women have very complicated relationships with their mothers.
Yes.
I looked over at Timmy, and I could see it moved him too. Like, I think it was a really moving scene.
Yeah. Steve, after we stopped when it was over, Steve went, it was a good episode, huh?
Yeah. Really good. So Nate gives Billy Bob Thornton now what he found on Sunrisa.
It's not good.
And Billy Bob, and I go back and forth between calling him BBT.
I know. I can't help it. I can't help it.
He's stunned, and he goes outside to Cooper, and he says, you know who this is? And it's the picture of Andy Garcia, the mob boss, the cartel boss. I'm sorry, cartel boss. And he's like, this is your new business partner now, and this is not good.
No, there's no getting out of this.
What is going to happen?
Oh, can I give a prediction?
Yes.
I think, one, with the company, I think there's no money. I think there is no money. I think Monty was up to something very, very, very nefarious. I think that they're bankrupt. I think it's bad.
Could Monty have been in bed with the cartel?
I wouldn't be surprised.
But then that doesn't make sense because in season 1, the cartel goes after them.
Yeah. But we don't know what happened behind closed doors with Monty and him.
There's something with money missing and money being flush over here.
Yes.
There's a connection there. I just don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's going to be good. And that is going to be the theme of the whole season.
Yeah. Well, that's it. I love this cowboy show.
I love these
oil slickers.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're not cowboys, so what do we call them? Just
these
bighorns?
Texans? Yeah, I don't know. I love these
longhorns
Texans.
or bighorns?
Oh, don't ask me. Those cows scare me. They're too with those long old horn. I guess it's a longhorn. Yeah.
Yeah, they're scary. Yeah. All right, guys. I hope you guys are watching Landman. I know it's hard to get. It's on Paramount Plus, which is stupid. But don't forget, Taylor Sheridan's going over to Peacock soon.
Yes. I wonder how that's going to change everything. Yeah.
Did you see that the new Yellowstone Marshals show is premiering with Casey as the lead? You're building a fucking spinoff around Casey Dutton?
Yeah.
Really?
I also heard that Beth and Rip's spinoff is starting to film.
I would watch that, I think, over Casey's.
I have a feeling Beth and Rip may be a little boring.
Maybe.
Because
I don't know. Beth will just beat people up all the time.
But that isn't Rip style. And where's the conflict?
Yeah.
I have a feeling the Marshall show is going to take a total left field, and it really won't be a Yellowstone. It will just be like Marshall's type of thing.
Well, here's the thing. I think it's on CBS, which is already a red flag for me.
Yeah.
Yellowstone Marshals. Let me see. Because if it's on cable, it's not, or if it's on network, it's not going to be that good.
No. There can't be any cussing or sexing.
No. It's Why Marshals, it's called. Oh, no, is it? Yeah, it's on CBS.
Yeah. Which is odd because that must be the end of that contract, because CBS, I feel like, is a Paramount Plus type of family.
Yeah.
And Peacock is NBC.
And I am a TV snob, and I admit it. And even though I used to work for a CBS affiliate for a long time, I just, if it's on network, it's not as good. It just isn't.
My remote just never goes to CBS naturally.
I don't even know how to get it. I don't have cable.
Oh, yeah, I still have cable.
I don't know how to pull that in.
Those were all the CSI shows, and I was never into those. Yeah.
I have to tell you something. As we speak, literally, I just got a DM from backdoor friend Amy with the Marshall's trailer. She goes, "Are you ready for this?"
I love how people know you so well.
And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I just saw Casey shirtless in the mirror, so maybe I will check it out.
Maybe there will be sexing.
Might be something to look at in that trailer. All right, guys. Have a good today. This is dropping on Thanksgiving. If you're in America, if you celebrate, happy Thanksgiving. I hope that you are enjoying your time with your family or alone. Yeah. Doesn't matter.
I wouldn't mind an alone Thanksgiving in a hotel room with room service and a nice bath.
Absolutely. And tomorrow, stay tuned because you're getting mailbag on Patreon, and also dropping today on the free feed right along with this episode is our Thanksgiving episode.
Oh, I can't wait for that one. I can't wait to hear what people called in with.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun. And I got a lot of voicemails after we already recorded. So now I feel bad. So I don't know what to do about that, but we'll figure it out.
There'll be a part 2. Don't worry.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening. Becca, thank you.
Thank you.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you so much for listening to Little Miss Recap. If you'd like to support the show and get a ton of bonus content, including all episodes ad-free, please visit our Patreon. The link is in the show notes. If we've earned it, please consider leaving us a 5-star review wherever you listen. If you have someone in your life who loves trash TV, please consider sharing this episode and telling them about the pod. I hope you've enjoyed this episode because we made it for you.